Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism open discussion. Hope everybody's doing okay this evening. Put the Teresa, I see you. I put the link in the chat if you want to come up. Hey, Mr. Charles, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Nita?
Good. For those of you who are in the group, viewing from the group, if you like to say hi, you would need to click on the actual video that'll bring you to the live chat. Otherwise, if you comment under the video, I may not see it till after the live is over. But you can open up the video and that'll bring you to the live chat. I also have TikTok open. Hello, everybody over here. Um, so we got Teresa and Mia. How are you?
Hi,
Hope
Mia.
you are okay this evening. And as you come in, please make sure you show the live some love by hitting that like or the I'd appreciate it. Hey Kelly, how are you this evening?
Hi, Kelly.
Thanks for the love, you guys. Mello, how are you? So
Yeah, I
how was
mean,
your day? Oh, before we begin, for those of you who are new viewers or listeners, what this is all about is just another way for us to come together and socialize and share our journeys with our loved ones or even share some things about ourselves if you are on the spectrum. We do break the monotony every now and again and talk about other things. And Mr. Charles is our class clown, so he may sneak in a joke or two. Um, but otherwise, it is open discussion. We don't have a particular topic to talk about, but if you have something you like to share, a question, just throw it in the chat. And if you are in the chat and you are able to offer a suggestion or something helpful, feel free. That's what it's all about, us supporting one another. So now, since I got that out the way, how are you? How has your day been, Mr. Charles?
oh, my day has been fine. Went to my meeting today. Cindy went on via Zoom because she's recovering from a cold still, but she's feeling better now.
Oh, good.
Anyway, yeah, and the speaker today, he and his wife uh, were among the ones who chaperoned us when we were dating, and they were with us when I proposed to Cindy
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Did you have, where did you propose at, Mr. Charles?
on the New Haven Green.
On the New Haven Green. Okay.
Yeah, every city and town in New England has an area in the center town called the Green,
Okay.
and it's a kind of 4 block area in New Haven. But anyway, that's where I went to took Cindy to propose to her.
Awesome. Kelly says Jordan and I are hanging out tonight, watching Shrek 2 movie night with my favorite guy. And I love DeAndre's karaoke. Oh, yeah. And Kelly, I had to introduce him about 5 times
Yeah,
or more than that. But I hope you guys enjoy that movie. Hi, Gina. How are you? Gina says, do you have issues with hygiene, nails, hair washing? My child fights me on these things. Fortunately, I do not. It's with DeAndre. Well, he's 19 now, but it's routine morning, absolutely no problem. Anyone have problems with their child's or hygiene issues? Kelly. Good, good.
yeah, Gina.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I don't recall really having any issues growing up. You know, it took a while for me to get into the routine of showering every day. After a few times, the kids in school asking me when did I last take a bath, I got the message though.
Yeah. Yeah, after, a while, I used to have problems getting DeAndre in the tub, but that was when he was, little. But now the alarm goes off. The first thing he does is go straight to the bathroom to take a shower.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he will. Just keep him on routine. Do it around the same time. If if you do showers in the evening, just make it around the same time. With DeAndre, he does his showering and things first thing in the morning when he wakes up for school. So it has just become a habit.
yeah,
Oh, I thought I put it in there again. Let me put that. I put it in before. I don't know why.
yeah. I don't know. It was right there when I came on, but maybe if you didn't catch it right away, it may have
Yeah,
floated
disappeared.
away.
Okay, Teresa, I put it in again. Um, and while I'm here, I just want to announce again to you guys, there is a lot happening if you are in the Metro Detroit area for Autism Awareness Month. So many wonderful events going on, autism walks, the galas, things for moms and dads, things especially created for the kids. But I do want to plug um, our Autism and Us event, Sweatpants and Mimosas. So if you are in the Metro Detroit area and you'd like to attend, tickets are available now um, via the website. We also have some vendor spots available. And as always, we are looking for sponsors and donors. So if you'd like to donate, um, it doesn't have to be monetary. We are looking for self care gifts for parents. Um, if you'd like to donate, I have the P.O. box on the Facebook page, as well as you can go to the website to get that information. We also have a Amazon list up for items needed for the event if you like to contribute. Be more than appreciate. And of course, we always take monetary donations. There's a donation button here on Facebook as well as through the website. We also take Cash App, Autism and Us. So anything would be appreciated. We just want to make sure the parents and caregivers have a wonderful time while we give out gifts. And I want to show you guys one of the things we will be giving is our self care boxes. So each parent who attends will receive a self care box, and we will include three donated self care items in each box. So this is the box. Nothing's in here now, but it could be like a pen, a notepad, um, some body butter, a candle. It could be anything. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Want more information? You can reach out to me, or we got links all over the place. Okay, let's see. Teresa, how are you this evening?
Doing good.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay, Gina says good to know. Yeah, just keep at it. He'll get in the routine. Kelly says we have to use clippers to cut his hair quickly. Dad will clip his nails as I told him. Tight. Jordan loves a bath, so I will cut his toenails after his bath. Jordan is difficult with everything. Okay.
yeah. Well, I found my late second wife Eloise used to clip my toenails. She liked to do that for me, and so okay, that's fine. After her death, I discovered I no longer had the dexterity to be able to clip my own toenails. So since then, I go every couple months for a pedicure.
They do it for you. So you never had any sensory issues, Mr. Charles, when it came to things like that?
No,
Mm.
I just had to, learn to do it on a regular basis. After some remarks about my nails being long, for a
Oh,
guy, then I got the message about cutting my fingernails, my toenails. One incident when I was a young bachelor living on my own, taught me to clip my toenails regularly. That's one night in my sleep, I cut a gash in my right foot with my left thumb toenail.
oh wow.
Hi.
Hey,
Good.
Candy, how are you?
I just wanted to say hi because his birthday was yesterday, and he wanted to,
Happy
he wanted to happy
Hi,
birthday.
birthday.
Candy.
Hi,
Well,
Candy. I
how
think
old
I'm
are you,
fire.
Joe?
Think I'm
How
fire.
old?
I'm 12.
12 years old. Wow.
What's your name again?
Sing
What's his name?
Michael Jackson song. Let's
Joe.
sing a Michael Jackson today. No Michael Jackson right now. Sorry. What tomorrow? Yep, I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, well, good to see you.
Can you say hi, everyone? Hi.
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 It's
Good.
good seeing you. I hope you had a very happy birthday.
Ate up everything. Went to Chuck
Really?
E. Cheese. I went to Chuck E. Cheese. Hot dogs. And went to the movies.
Okay, okay. Had a
Hot
nice
dogs.
time.
Hot dogs. Yeah, maybe
Hot
another
dog.
time. Hot fire. Yeah, they're very hot. Yeah. A chicken nugget. Yeah, chicken nuggets another time. Chicken nugget hot fire. But how's everybody doing?
Doing good. How about you?
That's good. I was checking out my boy DeAndre. I said, all right now.
Oh,
New concert. I
Yeah,
love chicken fire.
and I'm doing fine too.
Okay, go over there and watch. Go over there and watch Family Feud. Go ahead. See if you know a couple of the anthems. Ding dong. Okay, ding dong.
Gina says we are in Metro Atlanta. Great resources for autism here. Good, good.
That's
I'm
good to
glad
know
you
because
guys, yeah.
sometimes that question comes up in the group is does anybody recommend a state that has good services for autism? That's good to know
Mhm,
about that
mhm.
in the Atlanta area, at least in Georgia. Maybe not the rest of the state. I don't know about the rest of the state, but at least in the Atlanta area, good to
Yeah,
know that.
they have the resources. Yeah.
Yeah, Northern Virginia also is a good place. Again, I can't vouch for the rest of the state of Virginia, but Northern Virginia, I can say, does have good resources.
Hmm. Yeah, it's always good to know where things are at. Because a lot of parents have to, they're on waiting list and for different services or services aren't available. And yeah, it's always good to know where they're at.
Yeah, I've given talks a couple times to teachers, in fact, in Northern Virginia, to a group of teachers there that were at a teachers conference there, and given my experience with autism, and especially slanted toward, how it affected my academic, my interaction with teachers in high school or in
Mm-hmm.
school in general growing up.
Kelly says, I also let Jordan hold his CD player toy to help with anxiety. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's
Yeah.
very good.
Hmm. Give them something, one of their favorites. That's candy right there. And Kelly says, Happy birthday to Joe.
Joe is his name. Okay, that's what I was saying. All right.
Yeah. So, what's been going on? What else have you been up to, Candy?
Right now I'm trying to get enrollment because the summertime's coming close, and they have like a special needs camp that they have with the Facts company, which is also associated with the Autism Society. So they're
Uh-oh.
asking for like if you have a child on the
We
spectrum
lost
to
you.
start signing up early.
Now, where are you at, Candy?
Can you say
I
that?
said Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
I'm sorry. What did she just say? I missed it.
Oh, I'm in Virginia. I said that the Autism Society Tidewater in Virginia. They have a summer camp for children on the spectrum, so they're already taking names and people having allowing people to sign up, and they even have scholarships to help pay for the kids to go to summer camp. So
All right,
I'm
so
going ahead and sign him up.
you're in the Tidewater area then, Virginia. Okay, I lived in Virginia for almost 40 years, but I live in Northern Virginia, though, in the Washington D.C. metro area.
Mhm. Well, that should be
But that's
awesome
good
and
to know,
fun.
though.
Having, yeah. So, you guys, that's a resource right there. Summer camp. If you are in Virginia, the Autism Society of Tidewater, you say?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's an Autism Society of Tidewater. There's an Autism Society of Northern Virginia. It's all the Autism Society of America, but it's local chapters. Like in North Carolina and Charlotte area, it's the Autism Society of Mecklenburg County.
Hmm. I
David's doing
saw
summer camp.
at the school.
No, summer school. David's doing summer school.
He's doing
Okay.
something. Okay. Okay. I signed DeAndre up for a fitness camp with the Miracle League. But it's their first, this is like a trial thing for 6 weeks. So I guess they're trying to see how many people are actually going to sign up for it. So we are on the list. So hopefully they'll get enough. DeAndre, I love that. But he'll go once, I think every Saturday for an hour.
Well, the reason why I signed David up for summer school is because of the last year for 2 months he was on home and hospital care, so he missed a bunch of his speech therapy sessions.
Okay.
So
Well,
it was
yeah.
recommended. It was recommended by his teacher, and then I recommended it too for summer school.
Oh, yeah, because they have to give him that. They have to give him
Yeah.
what he misses. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. I know he's probably not too happy about that.
No, he is not. I have a
Messing up
choice of
his
morning or
stomach.
afternoon for him for sessions, so I'm doing the morning
You're gonna
session
do it
for
Monday.
him.
Get it over with.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's for a whole month.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
good. Good, good, good. Wow, I can't believe school is almost out. You guys will be out next May? Is it May, Teresa?
Yeah, end of May. Yeah.
What about you guys, Candy?
About like I said, middle May, like on the 16th.
Okay, you too.
Oh wow! So the school gets out really early now in Virginia.
Yeah, they send
Then
them back to early now. That's why.
but then the following week David starts summer school, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
So he gets a week break.
Well, that
he
took
only gets like a few days of break.
That's all
summer
right.
school courses in two summers. They had one summer it was a science enrichment course I took, and another summer I took typing.
Yeah, I remember typing class. No telling our age there.
And then another summer, I took a course from a local educational TV station. I took a calculus course from a local
Okay.
educational TV station.
Well, that was fun. A local TV
Oh yeah.
station. Yeah. Kelly says Jordan went to summer school called ESY Extended School Year. It was awesome. Yep. They offer that here too. When they miss services or they didn't get their hours they were supposed to, or they just need, that added time. Yeah.
For us, it depends. For us, it's like if they're failing that class, they have to do summer school if they fail it.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, you guys.
Hi, Sherelle.
Good.
How's
Well, welcome to the panel. How
So
are you
yes?
today?
how are you doing, Sherelle?
I see you guys. I was like, I'm joining the live tonight. Like,
Well,
I'm
you're
so
always welcome. Always welcome.
excited.
Yeah.
Now,
How
where do
about you guys? How are you guys doing?
Doing
Pretty
good.
good.
doing really good. Now, where are you coming from, Sherelle?
I'm in Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the state that was named after a 2-ounce Pepsi.
Huh?
The state was named after a 2-ounce Pepsi, a mini soda.
Oh,
Yeah. I heard that joke before too.
wow.
Yes.
Minnesota. Okay. Okay.
Yes. So what you guys
Yeah,
been
I
talking
like that.
about?
I like that. So we're not, we don't have any particular topic, just up here. Yeah, just sharing about summer school and camps. I was
Oh
sharing that
yeah.
I got DeAndre in a fitness camp for the summer.
Hmm.
So we're waiting to hear back from them because they just started it with the Miracle League. So we're waiting to hear.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for Aiden. I know I'm about to get him joined into one. I've been looking to some of them, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to see first, see how it
Yeah,
goes.
see how it goes. Do you guys have a lot going on for the summer for our kids?
Well, I just moved here to Egan, so
Okay.
I'm still getting familiar with certain
Yeah.
things, but I know they have like I think it's a camp called, I forget the name, I might be saying it wrong. It's like a friends camp or something like that, but I gotta see with his CDC as to see if they would pay for it. But if I
Okay.
was to pay out of pocket for like a weekend, it's close to like $1,500.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
For a
really
weekend?
expensive.
For a weekend?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I
Yes.
would definitely check and see if you could,
Get like
or
a
even,
scholarship or
yeah,
something.
even if they offer
Hey,
scholarships
I
and
gotta
things.
go now, you guys. I gotta go get dinner.
Okay, well,
Okay.
thank
Okay.
you
Well, enjoy
for
your
Bye,
dinner.
popping in.
Teresa.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Kelly says Jordan usually stays home and we do activities with him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Today, I had my dinner. Yesterday, we bought a dinner. This Cindy has a friend named Lisa who sometimes makes dinners. Like this was a barbecue rib dinner she made, and sells them. And so we bought a couple of them from her. Had part of it last night and finished the rest of it today.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, but yeah,
So
he's
have you heard Mr. Charles' story? He's on the spectrum himself. Um, are
Oh,
you
okay.
80 yet? Are you 80 years old yet?
79. I
79.
turned 80 in November.
Mm-hmm. So he's been with us
Nice.
for a while. Always gives us his wisdom. And
Yes.
he's always
Uh,
open to questions. So if you want to know what it's like to be
So
an adult, level
yeah,
one.
so if I can ask, I don't know if I should say, but like what level are you? Like what's the
I would definitely
yeah.
be considered level one. I mean, I was diagnosed, of course, with Asperger's syndrome because that's what they called it then. But now
Mhm.
they would call it level one autism. Um, and so that's what I am. I grew up at a time very little was known about autism. Known I was way ahead of the other kids in math, but couldn't fit in with them socially. And anyway, my parents were trying to get answers, and even when they found some mental health professionals that at least were helpful, that didn't
Mhm.
blame my mom. Even they couldn't put a name on what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't until uh, uh, after my daughter watched the movie Rain Man, she began urging me to watch it. And so finally, then one day, and this was about 30 years ago, I turned on TV and the movie happened to be coming on. And so I said, Dorothy's been urging me to see this movie. Let me go ahead and watch the thing. And I didn't get very far into it before I realized why, before I could see the connection between myself and Raymond. And,
Mhm.
and anyway, that was the first step that led me toward my getting my diagnosis.
Hmm.
Wow.
And
That's
It
wow.
was
Okay.
it was the Autism Society of Northern Virginia. It was the president of the Autism Society of Northern Virginia that pointed me to a neurologist that made the formal diagnosis in the end. But so it was that was the first step. Was watching the movie Rain Man, and
Yeah,
Um,
I like that
uh,
movie.
me too.
Yes.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
I can't do math the way he could. I can't multiply like 10-digit numbers in my head. I can multiply 3-digit numbers in my head. Okay, I've got all the 2-digit numbers cubes memorized, and a lot of 3-digit numbers squares I've got memorized too. But on the other hand, though, I have no difficulty making practical application of math, whereas he couldn't make a very simple practical application of his math. Like, you spend $1, you have $1, you spend 50 cents, how much do you have left? He couldn't answer that.
So tell us a little bit about your baby, Sherelle. Hey,
Yes. So I
baby.
have I have my son Aiden. I listen. I had to take a break off of the YouTube a little bit, but I'm gonna get back to it. He has his own YouTube channel called Waking Up to Aiden. It's a
Okay.
cartoon theme. I do cartoon a little bit, like telling our life day to day stuff in that nature.
Mhm.
He's level 3 autistic. He's very smart. He likes numbers. He knows his colors. If you show him like certain things, and he say yellow or he say red. He doesn't really speak much. He's nonverbal. Um, but yeah, he's a really sweet boy. And just being in this field now, and you know, getting more familiar with how our community is such a helpful thing. Like when I first found out that my son was level 3 autistic, I'm not gonna lie to you, I cried for at least like 3 years. I cried. It
I
just I couldn't.
understand.
I cried
I
because
understand.
I just it was hurtful in a way, because it's like, oh my God, like you just, I mean, I've worked with other children before, that was
Mhm.
on a spectrum. So, but to have my own son, go through what he's going through, it was very challenging in the beginning, especially when he was 2. I couldn't um I couldn't even leave him in a room like with the specialist. Like when I first started getting him the help that he needed, it was very hard. But
Mhm.
now that time has went on, like I seen a lot of progression with him.
Yeah, how old is he? And that's what advocating for autism is asking also.
Yes, he's 7 years old. He's seven
Okay.
years old. That's my baby. I go hard for him.
I
Actually,
understand.
I go hard for anybody with a disability. I do not play at all.
I understand.
Yes, but we love him to death, and he's an eloper. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, look at the baby. Hey.
Yeah, yeah. Hi. Answering that question, um, it's for me. It wasn't difficult, but again, you got to remember where, of course, that neurologist, I pretty much described my growing up, described things to him, and he said, "Yeah, you're definitely, you have Asperger's syndrome, as it was called then. Now they call it level 1 autism." But anyway, but you got to remember too that, of course, there were no services at stake. There wasn't a case like I was a child where the parents are trying to get services for the child, and so they can make the parents jump through some hoops.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Candy, you want to share a little bit about Joe while we're sharing stories here? She's on mute. Candy, there you go.
My son Joseph, you like being loud. I love you though. He's level 3. He's level 3. He's 12 years old. I found out he had autism around the age of 2. It was because he was basically on what they call a runner, and he was very nonverbal. So he started receiving ABA services when he was 2.5 years old, and that put him in center, which they call intensive ABA, which means he went to ABA from like 8:30 in the morning and get picked up at 4 p.m.
Okay. So it's a
Um,
school day.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
and
Right now with my son, I don't know if y'all heard, but can't really say the name because we're in litigations right now.
Okay.
But um,
Understood.
I when I say I advocate and I research so much stuff, you would think I was my own attorney.
Oh, I believe it.
You
Yep.
you have to be.
Yeah.
And with my experience and what I went through with the first time with Aiden going to an ABA center,
No.
and I'm not knocking ABA because I know there's some,
Right.
places
Yeah,
that are
it
good.
works for some and it just depends. The
Yes.
situation just
Like
depends.
the other day, I know you was on live and I was overhearing you, but I was at work. I wish I would have
Mhm.
chimed in at the time, but you was like, the best bet when you do services like that is to start them off at home and,
Mm,
get familiar with the staffing and, make sure it's a fit
right.
because, especially with these stories out here and
Oh
what's
yeah.
been going on, it's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
many things going on. So many things.
It is scary. And I'm just like, are you serious? Thank you, Kelly. Like, I just can't, like, people can be so cruel.
Yes. It's a
Yeah.
cruel world.
Yeah.
It is. It's
Yes.
strange.
People assume you're trying to get something over on them.
Mm,
Yes. And it's like, I had to tell one, like, you got to make sure that you're in this for real, not just because of the money. You got to make sure that you're really in this, not just to be, oh, yeah, that's great that you went to school, but are you really in this?
yeah. You have to be passionate. If you're gonna get in this type of field dealing with our babies, you have to be passionate. You have to want to do it. And
Exactly.
a lot of people just, okay, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna do the job, get my paycheck, and go home. And that's the way
Yes.
they feel about it.
but I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That
Um,
true. That can be said of teachers in general. There are some
yeah,
teachers that love kids and they love teaching. Other kids just collecting a paycheck,
yeah.
and they think they're doing the public a big favor just by doing the job they're being paid for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Advocating for autism says when Mikhail was diagnosed, they didn't have ABA. What did you guys do? What types of therapy was it? Did he have speech and OT or play therapy? Was that even around? I totally agree. It takes a special person to get
Mm-hmm.
involved. Yes, it really does.
It
And I
does.
always say, if your heart is not in it, don't do it.
Stay away. Go
Yeah,
do
stay
something
away.
else.
Hmm.
I know as far as the types of therapy goes, I know my grandson was had a speech delay. He's never been formally diagnosed, but my daughter and I both believe that he's on the spectrum. Uh,
Okay.
but but he but he got my daughter arranged speech therapy for him, and that helped him. And
You say hi,
so
Aiden.
hi, hey Aiden, hi Aiden.
Hi.
he
You
he
know.
got
He's
him this
going about his
trampoline.
business. He's going about
Sherelle,
his business.
when I first saw your name, I was reminded of my favorite female singer, name very similar to yours, Shirley
Oh, that's
Bassey.
that's who I'm named after.
You are named after Shirley Bassey. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kelly says we had this discussion on live last night, and the way parents are threatened with school policy and lawyers. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, his school ain't a school right now. Let me tell you something. When I say that I do my research, right? I know everybody knows about Fat Pay, right? It's
Yeah.
it's it's free education. You
Hmm.
can't just take no child out of no school because supposedly you find a student hard to deal with. So what
Right.
they're trying to do right now, they're trying to make rapport and say, hey, they try to think to her like, oh, can you pick Aiden up from school early? I'm like,
Mm-mm.
what?
Mm-mm. No,
And
that's
they
a no.
writing it down. They documenting it.
You make sure, and you make sure the next time you go in that meeting, you want a behavioral plan put in place.
That's what
And
I
it's
did
always,
too.
yeah,
I
because
did. I do it all.
yeah, No,
They
sir,
when they see
you
me
can't
coming,
just put them out.
they get nervous when they see me because if you look me up, Sherelle Busty, you'll see I advocate. So it's like, hold on, I'm not your ordinary parent.
All right. That's right. I
I,
like
when I
you. That's
when
right.
I found out my son had what he had, that's when my whole world changed. I said, you know what? I'm going in for the long ride, and
Mm,
I ain't getting off of it.
You pop it.
that's right.
Yeah.
Um, he has speech, occupational therapy, and behavioral intervention. Okay. Okay. Saying hi to your baby.
Say hey, say
I
hi,
He
Aiden.
says
He said,
Jordan did
"Oh, you
early
out here? Hold on, say
intervention till 3 and then preschool after that. Yeah. He did about like DeAndre did early intervention.
he
Okay.
tried."
Yeah. The same situation. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's crazy. You got to be on your toes with the system,
Yeah, they just
basically.
basically,
Yes.
With the system, you got to be on your toes.
yeah, they basically just put him in the intense ABA because he was a runner, and they were trying to make sure because we talking about the kids walking through the parking lot when they have to, in the crosswalk, so he has to worry about that. So they put him in the intense, but it really worked out, and plus the people really cared about him. Like I'm still in contact with some of my son's ABA therapists that he didn't had when he was 3 years old. So they really was on it with him, and plus my son
Good,
is a whole
good.
charmer,
That's a
so he
blessing.
already
Yes.
knows. He know all he gotta do is give him that little look, and he smile, his little smirk, and they be like, "Okay, Joseph, let's go do what we're supposed to. You can smile all you want to."
You see the link advocating for autism? Let me know if you see the
yeah, the
link.
StreamYard link.
Yeah. And I gotta go make me some coffee, you guys. I'll be right back.
All
Coffee
right.
time.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. I cannot drink coffee after a certain hour. If I do, it's going to affect my sleep.
Me too.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, but with the school that Aiden's attending, he hasn't been in school for almost like a week now. Cause I know he was sick, but I have a next meeting with them because they wanted to first see if they could minimize his hours at school, and I'm just like, what? I said, oh no. I said, you know what's funny? I told him straight up. I said, without my consent, it's a no.
Yeah. Well, that.
It's a no. I'm not doing it. Because it's like he still needs his education.
Yeah, they're trying to get out of the responsibility of educating him. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I understand you doing half days because they did that with pre-K where they do the half days, and then but once they hit kindergarten, it's supposed to be full days. But for him to
Yes.
study and trying to make him do no.
Well, it's
Hmm.
funny, of course. Now they've got pre-K and kindergarten. They actually do academic things. When I was growing up, they didn't have pre-K, and kindergarten was just playtime. So I went into first grade knowing how to read and write, and knowing how to, add, subtract, multiply, do long division, and everything. And most of the kids, hadn't learned any of that. Just starting learning 3 R's.
Hmm. At first, when Aiden started, when he started doing the early intervention, they was giving him like 2 hours a day, if I can remember. And then they pushed them up gradually. That was nice. And then they tried to give them back the 2 hours. It was crazy. Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
hi, advocating, or whatever. What is your name?
Hey,
Dolores,
Michelle.
I'm sorry.
Mikhail's downstairs. He's making so much noise. I was like, I cannot go live from down there.
Okay, what is
Oh,
your
we
name?
know. You see my background, Aiden? He right back on his trampoline.
I'm
Trust.
sorry. What is your name again? I'm sorry.
Dolores?
Dolores. Okay,
Yes.
Dolores. All right.
Michelle says, and this is why I
You with
took
this?
Jaden out of school
Mhm.
and homeschooled him. The school could not give Jaden what he needed, and they were always sending DCF after us. Wow.
Yeah, that's what they
Mm.
do.
Ask
Wow.
them which part of the money they get per child they are giving back, right? The state funding or the federal funding. Wow. And I
Mhm.
hope you're doing okay, Michelle. Wow.
Mhm.
They stop
It's
blowing
a
up all
shame.
over me. Look where I go this time. Why
So
don't you
you
this time?
you were saying your baby didn't have ABA back then.
Hey,
And he
where the
only
go
got
is?
but he did get behavioral intervention.
Hey,
Was this is
what's
that
that?
something similar?
Look way.
They would have a behavior interventionist come to the house,
Uh-huh.
and I would just tell her maybe behaviors he was having, and she would tell me how to handle those behaviors.
Okay.
But I didn't really get too much of it because what they were telling me to allow him to do, I just didn't agree with it. He used to
Okay.
like kick, like
Hmm.
in the back seat, like
Okay.
kick the car window, and she would
Mhm.
tell me just let him do that. And I was like,
Really?
no. So it was just certain things that to me I was like, no, I'm not just
No.
gonna let him do whatever. I know
Mm-mm.
some behaviors are, autism related, but I think certain
That
behaviors like kicking, I'm like, he could kick the glass out, he could cut himself. And then they're going
mm.
to look at me like you're not being a responsible parent. So I
Yeah,
just
they'll
didn't keep
find a
him in
reason.
intervention, that I did discipline Mikhail when he was younger. I will
Mm.
say that. I know a lot of people don't agree with it, but I did discipline Mikhail when he was younger.
Well,
Well,
yeah, there's a time. I
I'm
agree with that too. There's a time to
Mhm.
discipline. What I don't agree with though is when there's knowingly a meltdown behavior. Then,
Right,
now DeAndre has his moments and I have to, you know, there's been times, but when the kid is seriously, if you can tell they're going through something and they
right.
can't, and that's just their way of communicating. And the
It is
first thing,
frustrating for them too.
yeah, it is. But yeah, I know when DeAndre, I can tell when he's doing stuff just to be doing it. Okay, come on, it's me and you, Mister.
Yeah.
But when I know he's going through something, and then I'll leave the room. I'll let him do what he has
Mm-hmm.
to do. So no one gets hurt, and just let him breathe and get it out. And I'll go in before I have a meltdown too. I have to go somewhere else.
The thing is,
Exactly.
I'm glad that my parents always kept in mind the goal of they stayed optimistic and had the goal of preparing us kids for adult life. And even with me, the difficulties they had and everything, still goal was to prepare me for life as a responsible adult. And of course, part of that is discipline. Now you adjust your discipline according to what you know about the child.
Yeah,
You adjust the manner in which you discipline them, but you don't throw away discipline.
right, right. There has to
Exactly.
be some sort of, because they know our kids are smart.
Oh
They know.
Very
yes.
They
smart.
know.
And they will get over on you if you let them.
Mhm.
They will get
Mhm.
over on you. So
Mhm.
I
Yes.
I totally agree. If it's autism related, okay, go ahead.
Mhm.
STEM or have your problem. But if it's just defiance or you don't want to, it's like,
Right.
okay, you have to do this. You need to pick that up off the floor. Or you need to
Mhm.
put that in the trash.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know, even if you need assistance, let's pick it up or at least try to use our words. But
Right.
Yeah.
just nothing, no.
It all
Mhm.
starts at home. Even
Yeah.
when Aiden, when he makes his mess, I know sometimes, he forgets. I still try to lead him into like, hey, come on, let's pick this up. Have him pick it up, point to it, stuff in that nature. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So
Exactly.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, because he's 31 now and we can do so many things. When he was younger, it was like I was stuck in the house.
Mhm.
But I kept trying to take him to eat. I kept trying to take him to the grocery store. Even if we'd have meltdown at the barber shop.
Yep.
I kept going. I kept doing it. And now he actually asks me for a haircut or he'll tell me what store he wants to go to. Not a full
Yeah.
sentence, but he might just say Target or CVS. So I'm just thankful for that progress because when he was younger, oh, it was so difficult. So when I see parents just beginning the journey, my heart just breaks sometimes 'cause I know exactly what they're going through. But just
Mhm.
hang in there. You know, I've been doing this for 31 years. So
Well, let
you
me ask
guys,
you something. So he hasn't always been mellow, chill like he looked.
no,
I'm
no.
waiting for DeAndre to chill out.
Yeah, me too with mine.
No,
Yeah.
and I think just because he's gotten older, because I have to remember he's not a boy, he's a man.
Man,
And
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
so I
yeah.
think, the older I've gotten, I've slowed down. I don't do certain things. So I
Okay.
think it's with age, but I also think he's grown into like his life. He knows what to expect and he knows what's required of him. He
Okay.
knows if you want to go somewhere, you have to have a quiet voice, you have to have good behaviors. So I think he's learned the routine through life. Even with
Okay.
fire
Nice.
trucks, before he just be doing this, now in the car, he'll just go fire truck and he won't have the full blown meltdown. So I think
Okay.
just taking him out and him
Yeah.
seeing how the world works. I think
Hmm.
he knows like I have to do this to get this. Or if I want to go to the movie, go to a restaurant, I have to sit here and be quiet and listen to mom or
Yeah,
Mhm.
pay
he looks
attention.
so chill. I love
Mm.
that.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to follow you.
I know I need
Yeah.
I have these glasses I still can't
Yes.
see. But I need to get everybody's name. It was it Sherelle?
Yes, Sherelle
Uh,
Bussey.
yeah,
Okay,
make
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sure
write that down because I
in the chat, just click on their name and
oh okay.
that'll take you to the page. Or you guys are welcome to put your page links in the chat. Michelle says, I treat Jaden just like all my other kids. I know when he is being a butt or when he is having issues. Right now, he is in cleaning his room. I know what Jaden can and cannot handle. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's well when I have issues when I catch a cold because I'm going issue.
That is so
Mr.
cute.
Charles. That's our class clown.
Oh, he is too cute.
Mhm.
Uh, no, no. I said Lisa fixed those barbecued rib dinners for Cindy and me tonight that we ate yesterday and today. She's the one also that time we were over at her house. She fixed the ziti for everyone, but she knew I don't eat anything tomatoey, so she fixed me chitlins.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
you like chitlins?
oh yeah, love them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were over at her house playing bid whist.
Oh,
Yeah,
and is this your aide that helps you?
no, no. This is a friend of my wife's.
Oh, okay,
My wife
Oh,
okay.
Cindy, and then she has a friend Lisa, and we were over at Lisa's house, gathering to play bid whist, and Lisa fixed ziti for everybody. She knew I didn't do tomato stuff, so she fixed
he'll
me
eat
chitlins.
chitlins, but not tomatoes.
Tomatoes are nasty.
Oh, woo! You be eating it with hot sauce?
Oh yeah, I've not put hot sauce on them. Yeah,
Y'all can have
when I
those
lived in
chitlins.
Virginia, I knew one guy there one friend of mine there who put soy sauce on them. But I like hot
That's the
sauce on them.
first.
Yeah.
That's the first.
Me too, Michelle. Give me the tomatoes.
Oh,
Now,
Yes, amen.
ladies, you guys were talking about eloping. Um,
Yeah.
advocating for autism. Has Mikhail ever was he a eloper? He was.
Yes.
Now, all
Yes.
three of you can chime in. What do you guys do? How do you keep your babies safe? Or what
Woo.
things do you have in place?
Everything.
Everything.
I lock the windows. I got sliding windows. I got a sliding door. I put locks. I put alarm systems on it. A camera. Child.
Everything in place.
Everything.
Now, do you
Mikhail
have a
doesn't
tracker?
elope anymore. He used to when he was
Okay.
younger.
Okay.
So he stopped that behavior, thank goodness. He probably hasn't eloped since he was maybe like a teenager.
Okay.
That's
But
good.
he
Yeah.
doesn't do
Yeah,
that
good.
anymore, thank goodness. But
Yeah.
I remember when he was about 4 or 5, I woke up in the middle of the night about 3 a.m. and our door was wide open.
Oh my God. That
Oh
happened
wow.
to
Oh,
me
And
before.
dear.
I just like ran out the door, like, oh my God. And he was like hopping on the hood of my car at the time. I had a
Hmm.
Honda Accord, and he was just jumping on the hood like it was a trampoline.
Wow.
And I was like,
Wow.
oh my gosh.
So
Hey, Joe.
eloping, hey, how you doing?
Hey,
So
Joe.
I had to chime in here.
Yeah.
I've never heard this
And Joe.
before. Eloping means they go sneaking out at night.
They'll just
Well,
leave
They leave
anytime.
at any
any time
Anytime.
of the day.
time.
Okay.
Wow,
It
because
doesn't matter.
my daughter Jilly, she's 21, and she just started doing that
Oh,
like
Oh, wow.
3, 4 months ago. She just goes out on the front porch, but she'll be up in the middle of the night, just
Oh,
walk out there, straighten
that's
things,
scary.
and then
Yeah.
comes back in.
Well, that's a little different though. What is scary is when the child runs away from the house,
Well, yeah,
and
yeah.
often these kids get drawn to bodies of water and they
Hmm.
end up drowning.
Yeah.
Candy, what do you do? What things, what kind of precautions do you have in place?
Oh, they sent me the Autism Society. They gave me this thing, so it lets me know front door open, window open. Anytime any door, window, anything open, I get an alert. And the house actually announces it, so I know what window, what door.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have that type of now DeAndre is not an eloper. He won't go outside unless he with somebody. So I'm thankful for that. But I do have an alarm system that tells me, they'll say front door or, back window or kitchen window. So um I like I always say, I never say never. And it
Hmm.
does it
Yeah.
does scare me. I always thinking, what if he does go out there? He'd be lost, but one thing I have done, and I say this all the time, make sure you get to know your neighbors.
Oh, yes.
Oh
hmm
yeah,
Let me tell you
That
something. Not
is
trying to interrupt
important.
you, but I sent flyers to all my neighbors with my son, how he looks, his height, my
Mhm.
two numbers to call me. I even alert the police.
Oh, great
Get to
job.
know
Yeah.
your local police and the fire station.
Yep. Get
Yeah.
to know one thing I did, and get to know, like here we have the neighborhood police, so they're
Hmm.
always riding down, flag them down, and most
Hmm.
most of the time they're friendly. You could talk to them. Hey, this is my son. If you ever see him or somebody calls, this is where he's at. But neighbors are important. The left,
Hmm.
the right, and directly across the street. Make sure in that
hmm
perimeter
Vicinity, yes.
you know them and they know your child.
Let
So
me tell y'all something. Aiden has made some friends for me, okay, with this elopement. Every town that we went to, I had moved to different towns, right? All the police know who I am. They know me and my family because he is an eloper. Just 2 weeks ago, because we just moved here, just
okay.
2 weeks ago, he just hopped himself right out the window and took his
Wow.
covers and went in the middle of the field and had his covers over him with his tablet. And where I stay at is coyotes.
Wow.
Oh
That's scary.
no.
Do
Oh,
you
that's
understand?
scary.
And it was dark. It was at 10 o'clock at night. I forgot to do one window. He hopped out that window and thank God he didn't go anywhere. He was just in the middle of the yard. Just sitting there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
scary.
Wow.
That was
Michelle
scary.
Michelle says Jaden was an eloper at school. Now that's scary because you're not around, and if they
Right.
leave out, you have to make sure the school is on alert.
Hmm.
He really does not anymore, but it's not so much fun anymore.
Yeah.
Wandering.
Yes.
Um, Malika, hello. How are you? Welcome.
Hi,
Um,
Malika.
says my JJ used to elope. When did he stop, Malika, and what things did you put in place? Kelly says, I have to make sure the doors are locked. We put on a door from the kitchen to the back door with a lock, just in case someone leaves the back door unlocked. Okay.
Mhm.
I know in
Yeah.
some states and probably in most states, if you have a deadbolt that locks on the inside, it's illegal. So for extreme elopers, I know I'm not gonna say her name, but she used to have to lock the door from the inside. But she said she had to do it because if she fell asleep, he was gone. But she
Wow.
wasn't supposed to do that because it's, I guess, a fire safety hazard. But what do you do? If you're trying to
Yeah.
keep your child safe,
Yeah. And I mean, there's the fact of balancing one danger versus another. One
right?
is in case of fire, there's a problem, but the other is there's always a problem because all you have to do is turn your back, close your eyes, go to sleep. We all got to sleep,
Yeah,
and all you got to is go to sleep, and it's a safety issue either way because they're going to go out the door and get drawn to some body of water and they're going to drown.
I don't know the circumstances behind this one, but it was something that happened here where it was a fire, and I guess that would be that catch thing. The mom had the kids locked inside the house because they were special needs. I don't know what she was doing, or even if she left the house, but the fire took all three of the kids.
I
But
think I heard about that
yeah,
story.
all three had special needs. So it's like, what do you do in situations like that? If you have to run to take the garbage out and somebody's going out the back door, what do you do? What can you do? I'm thankful JJ hasn't done that since he was little. He's 19. Okay, good. Yes, my neighbors knew me and him. So when they seen him running, they picked him up and brought his little butt home. Okay, good, good.
I love to hear
Mm,
stories like that instead of all the
mhm.
bad ones, that some
Yeah,
people still care and are
yep.
willing to, help your child. I saw a story, I think last week, an autistic child left the home and he wound up in someone else's home. And he was
Oh
in the
yeah,
bathtub playing with toys or something when they found him.
yep. That was here
But
in Michigan.
he called, I guess, the fire department. Everyone was looking for him, but it was
Hmm.
just good to see that that family just didn't really
And he was
try to approach him too much, or they just kind of called for help and allowed him to stay there until the
safe.
police arrived and his family. So I thought that was a really sweet story.
Yep.
That
And
happened
you,
to my
you would
son
think,
before.
what happened? He was at a neighbor's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wandered off from his home. I guess he was maybe almost not even a block away, but he happened to go into a yard. They had left their back door open, so that's how he got into their home. And so
Hmm.
when they returned from church, they found him in the bathroom. He had filled the bathtub up and was playing with water. And then I think he had got some toys from their child's room and he was playing in the bathtub with the toys. So that was just a good ending to a story
Yeah,
because they had been looking for him for hours,
hours. Yeah.
and he actually found an open door at someone else's home, not a block away, but was in their home.
Hmm. Now, what were you saying, Sherelle?
Yes. Something similar like that happened to my son Aiden. Happened
Mm,
like about 2 years ago. I was going through like a custody battle at one point, and Stat had him overnight. And everyone's going to sleep. Not thinking nothing of it. And so happy he ran out at 1 o'clock in the morning time in the middle of winter and ended
winter.
up. You see how he likes having no clothes on. He ran out in the middle of
Boy,
the
yeah.
winter just like this.
Wow.
And let me tell you something. He ran in the middle of the winter just like this, ran into someone's home and was on their couch, just sitting there, and took their blanket and went to sleep. I look, that was the most.
Ooh.
You guys do not understand how I felt. Oh my god,
I can imagine.
because you don't know what th- anything could have happened. Anything could have happened.
Mhm.
That's why, and I just seen the comment say you never get no full sleep. That's true. Like just seeing those events and stuff like that happen to my son, I sleep with one eye open, the other one closed. Even though I still got these alarms and stuff, I'm sorry. It's always like that because it's scary.
Yeah.
It's very scary. But that happened to my baby. The cops was called, and thank God it was a person that was actually nice and caring and actually took care of my baby until the police came. He
Yeah.
had frost bits on his hand, on his feet.
Yeah, we thankful.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
went through
thankful
stuff like that.
for the good people.
Mhm.
Thankful for the good people of the world. I just wish that
Yes.
everybody could be like that.
And I thanked her so
Kelly
much. I
says
had
I
tears
worked
in my
at.
eyes.
Oh, I know you did. Thank her. Kelly said I worked at a daycare center with a little guy wouldn't come out of the bathroom because his aide wasn't there. I just sat with him till she got there. The other teachers thought I was crazy. Yeah, that aide was his safe space.
Mm-hmm.
That aide was his safe space. Well, you guys, it is after 8. And I
Yes.
want to thank all. This was actually a great discussion. We're gonna have to do this more often.
Yes,
Yes.
Um,
absolutely.
Michelle says when my brother was 2 or 3, he is now 67. He went into a neighbor's house and grabbed their coupons and crystal ball. The cops brought him home, and my mom told the cops it was not her crystal. Oh, bowl, not ball. I say ball, crystal bowl. And the cops said it was his now. The days when the cops in the area were nice.
Oh.
Well, that's a good story. But I may be on for a check in and chat sometime this week. But of course, I hope to see you all again next Sunday, same time, same
Yes.
place. And make sure you guys follow each other.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Don't be a stranger.
right.
Yeah.
And if you guys and let me know if you guys get have a live, let me know. And I will make sure I'm there also. So
All
thank you
right.
again. And
Okay.
next Sunday, 7 p.m. If not, I'll be on sometime during the week for a check in and chat. Thank you
All
guys.
right. All right. Have a
Thank
blessed Sunday,
you.
you
Take care,
guys.
All right,
Have a
everybody.
y'all.
good week,
Bye.
everyone.